Hello, my name is Audrey McCurdy. I am 22 years old. I graduated from Indiana University with a Bachelor in Fine Arts Education and a minor in Spanish. I was born in Rockford, Michigan, and currently live in Fishers, Indiana. At IU, I was involved with Indiana University Dance Marathon. This was something I was very passionate about and enjoyed throughout all 4 years at IU. I volunteered at a daycare on IU's campus in order to get into a classroom before my student teaching began. In the summer, I was a nanny for a couple families and worked at a local daycare. All of these experiences have gotten me involved with kids and teaching, and they have assured me that what I want to do in life is teach. I am the right person for this job because I am passionate about what I do. Throughout my own schooling, I was inspired by my own art teachers to create and dream. They encouraged me to pursue anything I wanted, and they are the people who made me want to be an art teacher. I want to inspire my own students with that same passion. There is no limit to creativity, and I don't want students to ever be afraid to express themselves in whatever they want. I hope to inspire my own students to create and explore art every day. Incorporating technology into an art class can be challenging. However, I believe that it is not impossible. Students can still create works of art with technology. You can present a project like this as an assignment or a web quest. Throughout my schooling, I was taught different ways to use technology in the classroom. Here are some example projects of how I would use technology in my classroom. Throughout my W200 course at IU, I have learned about a lot of technology that will be useful in my future, and I've created projects with these technologies. I have 3 projects here that I would like to share with you today. My first project I would like to share with you is a cyberbullying glogster that I made. This is just like an online poster that is interactive. I made mine based on cyberbullying awareness for parents. It has different links to websites with helpful tips on how to keep your children safe, and it also has websites for your kids to learn about preventing cyberbullying. There's also a video that tells stories about cyberbullying that can inform your kids about the world outside. I think this is a great project and a great technology because I will be teaching elementary level kids. They will not be as involved with technology as when they are older, and so it will be very helpful for their parents to be informed when their kids grow up. The second project I would like to share with you was a web quest that I made in my class. This is just like an online project for my students, 5th graders to be exact. It has one goal at the end of creating a self-portrait based on different artists that we have studied in class. They were to choose an artist off of the list, study their style, and then create a self-portrait with a partner in KidPix. They shared this with their class and they were evaluated on how they did. I think this is a great example of how technology can be used in an art classroom. Art isn't always a subject that technology is so easily integrated into. However, there are many ways, if you think creatively, to use technology in your classroom. A web quest is a great way to get students involved and to get them creating while with technology. In this web quest, they are asked to do research, they are asked to study artist style, and they are asked to create a self-portrait. I think it is a great project to be used, and I will be using it in the future. The third project I would like to show you is a website that I made for my case project. It was a website for Mrs. Hume's 6th grade class, and it was a website to show them about different art and how to interpret local art. And they were based in Chicago, so all of the videos and links on here have to do with Chicago. So there's a map to the Art Institute of Chicago. There is a list of museums and videos about local art and how to interpret different art. And the Louvre, which is an international art museum, so they can also study international art. And then there are how-to videos on how to analyze work and hear from a curator to analyze their work. On the tools page, there are different ways to share the information that they've learned, which Mrs. Hume was asked to create a video about local art that they learned about. So there's a helpful video on camera angles and basic tips for filming. Also, there's a good screencast for Twidla, which is another way of presenting their artwork and critiquing it and analyzing it for their classmates. On the Our Work page, there's a slideshow of some of the works of local art that we looked at. They studied the style, they studied the artist's personality and how it related to other pieces, and the medium that they used. This website was a great help for Mrs. Hume's class so that they could learn about local and international art and how they relate.